You're listening to the New York Sports Show, the #1 all New York sports podcast, hosted by Dominic Konareski.
If you're a New York Mets fan, there's a lot to be appreciative right now of the team, but that goes without saying. Going 16-4 in the last 20 games, but that goes with saying the New York Mets caught on fire at just the right time. And for the first time in the 63 season history that the Mets have been around Major League Baseball, they have scored double-digit runs in 3 straight games. But this is undoubtedly one of the best Mets teams that we've ever seen, at least in the past several decades. I think this blows the 2015 squad away by a lot. The New York Mets are the best baseball team in New York right now. I think if the Mets and Yankees were to face each other, now let me remind you, the Mets did sweep the Yankees earlier this year, but they were to face each other again right now, even in a big playoff situation, which would be the World Series, I think the New York Mets could blow out the New York Yankees on a massive, massive scale. The Mets bullpen is better. The Mets starting rotation is absolutely flawless right now. And then the Mets lineup. They've been able to deal with the next man up campaign. And even so, you have players getting hot who have not been hot really at all this season. You have players stepping up. The Mets were out of a wild card spot, and now they are not only back in the mix, they hold a wild card spot, and these wins, these massive momentum building wins, is only going to make the New York Mets a much more dangerous team. It's very hard to go back and cool off after having this kind of momentum. Now, the Mets may not win every single game in the final week and a half, 2 weeks of the regular season, but the Mets are going to end, from the making this video on, they're going to end with a winning record, and it's not going to be just 1 or 2 games above 500. They're going to go on an even bigger winning streak and go into the playoffs, go into that wild card round in an absolutely amazing situation with a ton of momentum.